Since you liked my previous video about the AI-based trading strategy and it gone viral, I decided to show you more of those amazing strategies. So again, I asked ChatGPT to give me a hint about an effective trend following strategy, and the result was a strategy based on the Supertrend indicator, well known for its ability to identify market trends. However, I came up with an improved version of the indicator that takes trend analysis to the next level by combining moving averages and volatility in order to create an extremely powerful indicator. The indicator we're talking about is the Supertrend moving average, a powerful indicator that surpasses the old Supertrend by using additional moving average types such as the whole EMA, SMA, and others. By combining these moving averages in the calculations, the indicator gets more flexibility to adapt to different market conditions. Along with this, the indicator uses a multiple average true range, which causes enhanced accuracy in trend identification as it adjusts to market volatility. Let's first add this indicator to the chart. Navigate to the indicator search tab and search for the Supertrend moving average indicator. Select this indicator right here, and thanks to the author, by the way. Now let's take a look at the indicator input settings. The first setting we can see is for the source. We can keep this at its default value of close. Next, we can see that the moving average type can be changed. As you can see, by changing the moving average type, we get a very different visualization of the trend. There are many moving average types to choose from. However, from our backtesting, we concluded that selecting the whole moving average causes the most responsive super trend. As you can see, after changing moving average type to whole, the super trend indeed becomes a lot more responsive. Moving on, we have the option to adjust the moving average length. Increasing the length of the moving average introduces a long-term trend perspective. This means that the super trend will be influenced by price movements over a broader time frame, resulting in a smoother trend identification and potentially filtering out short-term fluctuations. Conversely, decreasing the length of the moving average emphasizes short-term trends, making the super trend more sensitive to recent price changes. Since we are looking for a good middle ground, we will be changing the value to 150. The other settings that can be changed are for the ATR, that is incorporated into the indicator and the time frame. We will be keeping all of these settings at default. Now click on the style setting of the indicator. Here we will be removing the white highlights that occur on trend changes. That was all we needed to do. By applying the Supertrend moving average indicator to the chart, we can see how it enhances trend identification. The indicator visually represents the current trend with a dynamic cloud-like structure. When the cloud appears below the price action and is green, it signifies a bullish trend, suggesting buying pressure may push prices higher. Conversely, when the cloud appears above the price action and is red, it indicates that the trend has switched from bullish to bearish. When using the most basic method in order to read the indicator, it means that we would enter into buy positions here due to the trend switching from bearish to bullish. However, the opposite is true here. Since the trend switch, it signals that we should enter into a sell position. A different method of reading the indicator involves utilizing multiple time frames. Since the indicator has this option, let's add a second super trend moving average indicator to the chart. Now head over to the indicator setting tab and click on the inputs tab. We will be changing the moving average type to whole again. Once you've done that, make sure to also change the length of the moving average to 150. Finally, we will be changing the time frame on the indicator to a higher time frame. Now let's navigate to the style setting of the indicator. We will be removing the up and down trend highlighter clouds. After that, we will be adding the outline of the super trend moving average by increasing the opacity. As you can see, by combining these two different time frame indicators, it becomes possible for us to see both the longer and shorter term trends. This is because the line that is plotted represents the trend in the 4-hour time frame, meaning that it showcases the greater long-term trend that is playing out. On the other hand, the highlighted cloud that is plotted represents the trend in 1-hour time frame, showing us the mid and short-term trend. Upon careful analysis, we can see a compelling scenario for entering into a buy position. The price action reveals a longer-term uptrend as shown by the rising green line provided by Supertrend moving averages indicator on the 4-hour time frame. This bullish trend signifies a sustained upward movement in the market. Along with this, we can see that the trend also switched to bullish on the current time frame. Because the trend is bullish on both time frames, it indicates that it's a good idea to enter into a buy position. To manage risk effectively, we will position our stop loss at the most recent swing low, safeguarding our position against any potential adverse price movements. Additionally, to optimize our profit potential, we will set the profit level that offers attractive 2 times the risk to reward ratio. We can see that the price is in a longer term downtrend indicated by the red line, showing us that the trend is bearish in 4-hour time frame. We can also see that the trend also switched to bearish in the current time frame. Because the trend is bearish on both time frames, it indicates it's a good idea to enter to a sell position. We will be placing the stop loss at the most recent swing high. For the take profit, we will be targeting 2 times the risk. The final method of using the indicator is based on trend continuation. It can sometimes happen that while the price is in uptrend, a small consolidation phase or a pullback occurs. If this is the case, you will first want to draw a basic trend line in order to see if the market structure has been broken. As you can see in this case, the market structure hasn't been broken. Because of this, we will not enter into a sell position. Instead, we will wait to see how the price action plays out. As you can see, the market has now switched back to a bullish trend while still representing the trend line. Because of this, we will enter into a buy position here. We will be placing the stop loss at the most recent swing low. For the take profit, we will be targeting 2 times the risk. As you can see, there are many ways of reading the indicator. However, in order to create a full strategy while utilizing the indicator, it's important to add a few extra indicators to the chart. But before that, if you're looking for a crypto exchange where you can hold or day trade crypto, then check out on Bybit. They currently have some of the lowest fees along with many trading possibilities such as spot, derivatives, NFT, and even options trading. By signing up, you have the chance to win up to $30,000, and by using my link down in the description, you have an extra chance of a mystery box up to $5,000. So overall, the chance of $35,000 by signing up, doing your KYC, depositing money, and start your trading, along with zero maker fees for the first 30 days. And if you don't know how to work with Bybit or any other exchange at all, previously I made a completely dedicated session and video about it. I'm gonna leave the link down in the description. Make sure to check it out. There is everything you're gonna need in order to work with Bybit or any other crypto exchange platform. From A to Z, how to deposit and withdraw both fiat currencies and cryptocurrencies, how to buy an asset and hold on to it, or let's say hodl it, how to go for day trading, like taking different kind of positions like limit orders, market orders, stop loss orders, or let's say conditional orders. Everything you're gonna need is there. The first indicator we will be adding is the EMA. Navigate to the indicator search tab and search for the EMA indicator. Select the indicator made by TradingView and add it to the chart. The indicator we'll be adding to the chart is the average directional index or ADX. Search for the ADX indicator, select the indicator made by TradingView and add it to the chart as well. Now let's make some adjustments to the setting of the indicator in order to optimize them for the strategy. Let's first change the EMA indicator setting. Navigate to the setting of the EMA indicator and click on the Inputs tab. In order to capture a longer term trend, we will be increase the length of the EMA to 200. Let's have a short pause here. If you don't know the whole concept of moving average, or let's say dynamic support and resistance levels, don't worry. Previously, I made completely dedicated session about this, link in the description. By extending the calculation period, we can gain a broader perspective on the price movements. Additionally, for enhanced visibility of the EMA line, navigate to the Style tab and modify the color of the EMA line to yellow, making it easier to distinguish on the chart. If we head over to the Supertrend moving average indicator setting, you can see that we are still using the setting we previously input. Finally, for the average directional index or ADX indicator, we won't be making any changes to its default setting. However, to improve clarity, we will plot a horizontal line at the value of 20 on the ADX chart. This reference line serves as a visual aid, making making it more apparent when the ADX line has a value greater or smaller than 20. To enter into positions by combining these indicators, we will be using the following method. First, we will be using the 200 period EMA to identify the long-term trend. Next, we will be checking the Supertrend moving averages indicator in order to determine the short or mid-term trend and find the exact entry point. Finally, we will use the ADX indicator as a confirmation signal to confirm the strength of the trend. We will enter into the position based on whether the trend is weak or strong. We are currently analyzing the Bitcoin to USDT pair in the 1-hour time frame, focusing on understanding the market dynamics and potential trading opportunities. As you can see, the price was previously in a downtrend. The bearish trend was characterized by lower highs and lower lows. However, a shift in the market sentiment occurred, leading to the emergence of a bullish trend. We can observe higher highs and higher lows in the price action, indicating an upward movement. Along with this, the Supertrend moving average also switched to green, signaling a short to the mid-term bullish trend. Moreover, the price crossed above the EMA, suggesting a transition to longer-term bullish trend. Despite these positive indications, it's worth noting that the color of the Supertrend moving average recently changed from green to red, hinting at a potential bearish reversal. Despite this, there is still uncertainty regarding whether a bearish reversal will start. When we draw a trend line on the price action, we observe that the price structure remains bullish. The trend line is currently acting as a support level since the price has not yet broken below it. This implies that the buyers are still showing strength in the market. Given the lack of a clear signal, we will need to wait for new price action to develop and provide further insights. Upon further observation, we can see that the Supertrend moving averages indicator is once again indicating a bullish signal. Additionally, the price continues to respect the trend line, reinforcing its role as a support line. Furthermore, when we examine the average directional index indicator, we note that its value is above 20, suggesting a strong trend and indicating a lack of consolidation in the market. Taking all these signals into consideration, it becomes evident that entering into a buy position appears favorable. Because of this, let's enter into a buy position here. To manage risk, we will set the stop loss order at the most recent swing low. For take profit level, we will aim for 2 times risk to reward ratio. This means that we have the potential gain twice as much as the risk. Upon analysis, we can observe a previous uptrend that has recently experienced a shift in the sentiment. Initially, the Supertrend moving averages indicator and the exponential moving average despite a bullish trend, with the price trading above both. However, a bearish trend has since emerged, characterized by lower highs and lower lows in the price action. Additionally, the price crossed below the EMA, further confirming the shift in the sentiment towards a bearish movement. After this bearish trend formed, we can see that the price made a pullback where it attempts to break above the moving average. Despite this, the price didn't succeed in breaking above the moving average and instead head back down in the bearish direction. It's also important to note that if we draw a trend line on the price action, it becomes clear that while making the pullback, the price also respected the bearish trend line, which acted as resistance. Finally, if we examine the average directional index indicator, we can see that the value remains above 20, indicating a strong and sustained trend. Considering these factors, it seems like a good idea to enter into a sell position. By doing so, we can take advantage of the bearish market conditions. To manage risk effectively, we will place the stop loss order above the most recent swing high, aiming to protect our capital in case of a sudden bullish reversal. As for the take profit level, we will target a 2 times risk to reward ratio, providing an opportunity for favorable profit potential. I hope you could see how powerful the Supertrend moving averages indicator is when you combine it with other indicators. I want to tell you that if you want to increase your profits even more than 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, you can watch this video right here, which I showed you previously how to increase your profits combining the price action using support and resistance levels, or let's say supply and demand zones with Fibonacci retracement levels, and that's for you. It's all for free. Enjoy it. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel.